just like we're here to like discuss stuff that could have been a challenge on site, so I can show you how to do it in real time. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is one of the lines of products we offer is Shadow Flux. So it's just a vulnerability assessment report. It just goes in and tells you what's wrong with your network, just generates a report and gives you a quote, and it tells you what we can do, like our solution, and then it gives you a warranty and all that good stuff, and that's it pretty much, right? So how we run it for our customers is, sorry, hold on one second, SFX. Oh yeah, I think SFX Python, right? So I add it in it, so you gotta come. So Python SFX.py. Okay, so it's our company name. So let's say, so usually, like here we run, so this is our server right here. And what we're doing today is we're just talking about we're building a server from scratch. The reason why we're doing this is one of our clients, HCL, that we contract with, they have literally, they have the same identical setup as ours. So when you go to those Food Lions, which Sam is going to onboard you with HCL, right? So when you go to those Food Lions, the same exact setup with Food Lions is this same exact thing we have here. I can show you a few photos on Instagram if you don't mind. Okay. With what we've done with HCL. So facebook.com ShadowGuard. So if you come here, you come to ShadowGuard SGI. I'm sorry about that. ShadowGuard SGI. Alright, so ShadowGuard Instagram. So when you logged in, I don't think it's going to show anything. So the rack at Food Lion is exactly like this. It's exactly the same design as ours. The difference though is ours is a little more up to date because they use some end of life switches like a Catalyst 2960X. You know, Kumar, you know that, right? Because the 2960X is end of life, right? You know that, right? Catalyst 2960X. You know it's end of life, right?
I don't remember. Like, I'm not getting you clearly.
So you know the Catalyst.
Can you type in the chat or something?
Oh, okay. 1 second. So I was saying the HCL uses Catalyst 2960X, which is end of life. So I'm saying that's the only difference is that so this is, hold on 1 second. Man, I need to log in on my Instagram, but I can't view without logging in. So point is most of those the HCLs, if you go to our Instagram page, you're gonna see it. It's exactly like this, right? So they use Cisco's. We use Cisco's here too. If you use the Cisco, I don't know if you can see my camera. We use the Cisco IP phone and we use a Yealink as well. I prefer to stay with the Yealink because the Cisco's are more difficult than what I know. So if you look at it here, right here, this is we use this Yealink right here, and then I have a Cisco right here as well. Mm-hmm. So then they use 61F, FortiGate 61F. They use BGP between the they have like a BGP
OSPF.
No. So I don't know if they use OSPF within their internal. We use OSPF here though. We use OSPF with ECMP.
Okay.
Equal cost multipath, right? So we use 2 OSPF routes with equal cost. You know, OSPF supports only equal cost load balancing. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta like set up the reference bandwidth. Like if you're using like a
auto cost reference bandwidth, right?
Yeah.
So metric for the cost.
Yeah,
I like what you're talking about. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you're talking about. That's why I make sure that you worked here, because I know that you know your stuff. And that's why you're arrogant. You know you're arrogant, right?
I didn't get you.
I say you know you're arrogant.
No, I'm not arrogant.
No, it's okay to be arrogant as long as you deliver the job. It's okay to be arrogant. That's not a problem. Just deliver the job.
I'm gonna be.
I have no problem with being arrogant, but that's okay. That's not why we're here, but that's okay. So point here is if you're if you go to the rack, the design of the rack is exactly like this. So that's the same thing we sell to our customers here. We use FortiGate 60F, we do Cisco Catalyst, we use FortiSwitch 124E PoE. We use a SIP server on the server. We use a 40AP 221Es. I got those right there. If you look at my screen, so 40AP right there. There are 240 switches. They go into the 40 AP right there, into the 40net, and I got two stacked switches. They got two stacked switches, and then they got a intelligent PDU and a power on a server. So the server I'm showing you right now, that's the server right there, the Dell PowerEdge. So I run off of a Dell PowerEdge here as well. It's the R240. So the same setup right here. That's what I got here in my server, in my office.
I've seen the similar setup like at my previous assignment.
Right. So when you go on site to go work for HCL, that's literally what you're going to be working with. You're going to be working with this same exact setup. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So
we use CrackMap Exec. Have you used CrackMap Exec?
I didn't get you.
CrackMap Exec. Have you used it? Look at CrackMap Exec. You see it up here?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's a tool. It's a tool give me 1 second. It's a tool on Kali.
Is it trying to like ping or like do something?
No, he's trying to show you. He's trying to show you what exploits are available for your domain controller.
Oh, okay.
Right. He's just trying to show you what information people can see if they do like then we use Nikto. You know Nikto? Then we use the Nmap script.
Yeah, I do know the Nmap script.
Yeah, Nmap is it's pretty common.
Yeah.
Then what else? Yeah, so we use other tools. We use Ncrack. We use Medusa. But I'm yet to onboard it on our script. We have a very robust script that we use. So how we run it is it asks you for the name of the company. So let's say the name of the company is what now? Let's say Tesla, right? Or let's say Amazon. Amazon IP address of the. So usually we do we VPN into the customer's trusted network. Then email address of the person that the report is supposed to go to. So let's say I work in Amazon and that's my email address. And then the domain credentials for the CrackMap Exec to run. So let's say it's just Olu.
Okay.
Let's assume. Then you must be VPN in, tells you must be VPN in. And it starts the Kali. So that's the Kali. It starts the Kali. So I've scripted everything. It starts the Kali. Then it starts the Kali, runs the tools against it, and then generates a report like this. So you just leave it. It takes about 10 minutes for it to run everything. But that's not why we're here today. So what we're doing is you're building a server, right?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. Still waiting for you. So Kali login. So why that runs in the background? This is our schematic. So we have in our ISP we have a regular fiber uplink, and then we have a Starlink, right? So that we put that on 1.1. Whenever we configure the firewalls in HSRP pairs, you know what I'm talking about, right? HSRP,
yeah,
FHRP. Right. When we configure HSRP, we take one out of each of the firewalls, plug it into each of the interfaces. Now on the internet too, we either use a cradle point. We have the W1855, the big ones you put on the roof. So that's what you've been working on. You have to climb into the roof when you're working with HCL. You got to go on the roof. There was one time I was on the roof, and then the arch fell on my hand late at night, and I was trying to scream for help for someone to come take the arch over my hand, right? But right under the arch was a huge generator. So when I was screaming, nobody could hear me. So for like 45 minutes, my fingers were under the arch, and I had to be pulling it out one after the other, you know? So I'm saying, like, wear a safety glove, wear you know what I mean by safety glove, like the mechanic's glove. It's called, like, when I use mechanic. Then Cradle Point, Shadow Float. So we have our own internet, our own proprietary internet that we made, like in-house internet. It's called Shadow Float. So we're still building it, to be honest, but it's going to be done pretty soon, maybe in a few years, to be honest. But yeah, so we use OSPF between the switch and the. I have the documentation, like a TDP, technical documentation.
Okay.
Technical documentation and procedure for how to configure the ECMP and MD5 for the OSPF. So I've documented the whole process. This is how you do it. So we use trusted host for the servers as well. So point in this conversation is we're in OSPF with MD5 in area 0. We're running we use Yealink. Yealink is the same subnet as VLAN 200. Is the workstation. Joined. Somebody joined. Did somebody join?
Yeah, somebody joined, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we have OSPF. So for the servers, we have DC01, which is this is 01. This is literally, so if I come and do so this is your DC01 SGI.local. Who am I? It's DC01. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, so logon server is SGI DC01, right? So DC01. So Mr. Ahmed, you have to put the logon server name because that's also custom. So logon server name. So I just use the company's name, the initial of the company, and then put DC01. We use VMware for the other DCs, like DC02. That's not right in real time, but that's what we use because I don't know how to use ESXi. I do not know how to use ESXi, literally. So DC02 is on the VMware workstation. We have FreePBX. So if you come back to the thing, so we use a maximum 8 virtual machines, 4 core, it's 64 terabytes. We configure RAID 10. I don't know if you guys know how to configure RAID interfaces. I sent it to the group. There's a video that explains how to configure RAID. Okay. So yeah, there's someone was supposed to join the bridge because I'm trying to make sure the techs join. Or I'm trying to make sure the techs join the bridge because I want to make sure you guys are like I'm trying to make sure. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure everybody like tries to learn something from the bridge because I mean I try to learn stuff from you guys too, you know. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to Alright, so we got a DC01 Veeam to AWS, AD Sync for fail safe later. Oh yeah, so we use Veeam. So the DC01 is already configured. I can show you a few items already configured on it. So I have on the DC This is DC01. Give me 1 second. So if you go to server roles, you come here to server manager. I've already so tools, AD doc, so AD users and computers. So the tech services, Ahmed, sales, so the previous sales managers, orders, tech services. I can add a few more, but we don't need to right now. Users. So I have group policy as well, configured. Group policy configured. So that's why we have the network drive. SGI network drive. I have a group policy for blocking thumb drives. So if you're on the SGI domain, you're never going to be able to use your thumb drives on your computer, except I want you to. Then I have that's the first domain controller, right? Then I have DHCP. That's DHCP, giving everybody in SGI DHCP. Let me show you the scope, IPv4 scope. So this is our scope right here. Address leases. Yeah, nobody's connected to it right now, so nobody's leasing any addresses. So the scope options, I got DNS server option, and I got the option for IP DHCP LPA. You know what I'm talking about, right, Kumar?
Yeah.
So it's a DHCP LPA. Mr. Ahmed, open what I'm talking about too. So DHCP LPA is for, this one is for the DHCP LPA. Telling it that that's the default gateway. The 5.5 is the default gateway for the default gateway for the workstation VLAN. So I mean, you have to write that down. The default gateway for that 5 is the default gateway for every VLAN. 3.101 is the IP address of the DC02. I'm sorry, IP config of the domain controller itself. So that's we got 3.101. Now if I turn on the DC02, we got DC02 is that's the second domain controller, right? This one is the SIP server. Turn that one on as well. So I'll show you what I got configured. I got fault tolerant DC configured for replication. So I got replication configured on both of them. So whatever happens here happens on the DC02. So replicates, both of them are like something like HA, right? So another thing I have here is, so I'm just going back to the schematic. So PDQ inventory is for SCCM. PDQ inventory and PDQ deploy is for SCCM. So PDQ inventory and PDQ deploy is for SCCM. So I got PDQ inventory right here. So PDQ inventory, you can use it to pull on your domain. You need to pull all the like your software. So you come here and do like appwiz.cpl to see all of your programs on your local computer. So if your computer is domain joined and you have a service account plugged into your PDQ inventory, you can come and use it to pull. You can use it to pull. I almost started my 14-day trial, but you can use it to pull your. You can use it to pull your installed software on all of your computers in your domain. That's what PDQ deploy does for you. Then we got the other one we got here is the other one we got here is 1 second. PDQ inventory. The other one we got here is PDQ deploy. So let's say I wanted to install a program on your computers remotely. So let's say I wanted to install, let's say I wanted to uninstall your 40 client and install a new version of 40 clients on your computer. Like, can use PDQ deploy to push it. That's pretty much what PDQ deploy is. Just SCCM. It's a SCCM tool, software configuration and something management. Forget the other C. So we got a DHCP, I showed you DHCP, GPM, ADDS as Active Directory Domain Service, WireGuard. So we use WireGuard to build our internet, but I'm not supposed to be saying that. That's how we built our Shadowflow, but I shouldn't be telling you that. Then DNS, Domain Name Service. You guys know like DNS and DNS records, right? So
Yeah.
A records, CNAME, pointer, all those kind of DNS records. So if you come here, you're gonna be doing, when you come here, you're gonna go to tools. You're gonna go to give me 1 second. Active Directory, users and computer. No, you're gonna go to DNS. When you come to DNS, you got a record for. I put everything in the documentation. Trust me, because remembering it might be a lot, especially with everything that is in you guys' heads from when you went to school. So I know that's a lot of work. So I already put the documentation together for everything, for how to install the DNS and all that good stuff. For lookup zones and all that, reverse lookup zones. So if you come here, this is my SGI the local, the host records, SGI the local. The DSK001, the laptops, we have SGI the local, that domain joined. The one that I've taught, there are some that didn't put a record because they came in through the VPN. So we also have mapped network drive. I created that with group policy. So if you come to, for people that have the office computers with ShadowGuard, this is the SGI files in the network drive. So I'd use the group policy to carve it out. So another thing we do in the lab today is we're gonna give Ahmed access to the Mr. Ahmed. Is our, give me 1 second. Mr. Ahmed is our, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. See, to add Ahmed as our to our network drive, because it's not added to network drive. We'll do that at the end of the thing today. So another thing we have here is IIS, which is not installed right now though. So we can add the role and feature just because, right? So come to tools, come to add roles and features, come to the next role-based new desktop installation, add the server from the server pool, select the virtual hard disk, next, and come and see IIS, next, then 1 second, IIS, stable web core, internet printing client, just because I probably don't need it, but I just feel like adding it. Next, and next, then we're gonna do IIS client, IIS6 management script. Alright, so next, I'm gonna do install. So while that's installed, let's see our Shadowflux report result. It should have been done by now. So I also configured it to wait 20 minutes and it should delete after 20 minutes. So if you come to the folder right here, it will show you like this, the report on Amazon.com. So after 20 minutes, it's going to delete the report. So scroll down here, it just gives you, so when you put in the name of the company that generated a logo, the time the logo was generated and the report was generated, just stamp. It's going to tell you some generic information. Then it's going to do a port scan, like a map scan against Amazon, whatever you give it, IP address or domain name. A Nikto scan, it's going to give it a proper exec output, but that was fake, so that's why it didn't like give you some recommended actions. Then it's our price list for what we deliver, and then it's gonna give you a bomb summary, like what I think you should deploy, and then it's gonna give you a conclusion and a sample of what our rack looks like, and that's it. So after a bit, close all tabs. After a bit, it's gonna delete the report by itself. I added a line of script to just delete the content by itself after 20 minutes. So it does the time.sleep. So it's Python, so time.sleep. And then after 20 minutes, it executes the next line of OS.system, deletes, then it calls the SFX shadowflux.report.pdf. So moving on to what we're building here. Network driver, we're going to do that. Takax. So you guys know Takax, right? So Takax is a AAA server. Kumar, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Terminal access, control access, system server or something. So Takax is open. Takax Plus is Cisco proprietary. Radius and Takax are open standard. So Takax is more secure than Radius. That's why we use Takax here. So we have a Radius solution too. So Silence is an EDR MDR solution. NetRisk is a password compliance tool. So it shoots emails out to people telling them your password will expire soon. You know what I'm talking about, right? Then if you come to Takax, so if you come to give me 1 second here. So we're done with this one. This one needs me to do. Okay, we don't need GCP. We're gonna mess around with group policy a little today. So let's hold on for a bit. Okay, we should hold on with this one. We'll hold on with this one. Shadowflux report. So we're almost done. We should be done pretty soon. Because I know you guys want to leave. I know I'm boring. I know, man. I know, man. So when you come here, it's future installation. Finish. Future. Okay, so it's done inside the IIS. So we're gonna do IIS later. For those that wanna, if you wanna host like a small like SharePoint, something on your network, you know, we install WAMP on our little Windows 10 as well, because we give you Windows 10 for free. Then we also do the HIRENSBOTCD. To be honest, I'm not using for a domain controller. It's really weird. I don't remember what the password did. Because that's not my style. Hold on, let me see if I put it on my padlock. Padlock. So I'm going to clear any fucking password for you as long as it's private 2030. As long as it's a fucking
Password on the Active Directory. The users.
Oh, that's true. These are computers. You said I didn't think about that. Thank you. No, but it's not gonna. Are you sure it's gonna reset it? Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it.
Reset it, I think.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know that. That's a smart one, by the way. So this is irons for now. But yeah, so what he was trying to say, what Ahmed was trying to, Mr. Kumar was trying to say, I apologize, was you come to the thing and you come here. When you come to users and which is a smart one. When you come to users right here, when you come to administrator, you can right click on it and change the password.
Yeah.
You can do a reset password. But the thing here is, I know I configured the replication, but I don't remember if, I'm trying to think to myself, I don't remember if, let's see properties, see member of domain admins. Oh, I think I know why. Give me 1 second. But it's too late. Let's just try to clear it. I think I know why now. Yeah. So while that's waiting, let's just try to clear it. I mean, it's just that's the point of workshop, is just to try new things, right? To just see what's possible, you know. So people, did you guys know about Irons Boot CD? Mr. Kumar, did you know about Irons Boot CD?
No, what's that?
Irons Boot CD.
I have no idea about these.
There's any fucking password.
Installation.
Yeah, it clears any fucking password for you. So that's what we're trying to do here, is to use it to clear the DC202 password.
Okay.
All right. So while that's waiting, so we have Silence is an EDR solution. It's a SOC AI driven solution. Takax, we have Takax on the DC02 and DC01, which is for authentication, authorization, accounting. Port number 47. Networks is a password notifier. So all of the tools are literally sitting in here, which is in come to documents, and you come to the free radio. Sorry for yawning. We got free radios. We got Clearbox, Takax. So we use Clearbox, Takax on free radios, right? So Clearbox, Takax is we're giving priority because we don't want radios and Takax on our network, right? Why? Because we don't fucking need it. So we do free radios and Clearbox. So Clearbox is already installed, I think. Clearbox. So all you gotta do is once you install it, you just gotta tell your switch, your multi-layer switch about it using the AAA new model command. Y'all know the AAA new model command, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? AAA new model. You know AAA new model? So doing Takax. So Clearbox has got we're doing regular Takax is what we're doing now. So Takax plus server, both Takax and radios experimental. You know what, let's just do radios because this is giving us log files and content. Takax plus extra debug messages. And next, install. And just because we're just messing around, right? Would you like to, if I already exists, would you like to, yeah, I already installed this one time. So just because we're messing around, we're gonna install the free radios as well. We're gonna install free radios as well. We're gonna install existing application of this. Okay, so let's see free radios. How many of these free radios are installed? So free radios. Okay, I think I know why. So Apple is a CPL. So yeah, we already installed free radios. So we just gotta start free radios. So before that, let's come see our little DC02. Still loading files. So still waiting on that one. So we're just trying to see how Irons works, right? That's really what we're trying to do. Then the next thing is we have the second Takax certificate. Yeah, no RAS, right? Routing and remote access. And like RAS client, RAS server, radios client, radio server. So we have a SIP server. So the SIP server, I can access it from my browser. So if I come here, okay, so if I come here, it's NATed on VMnet 8. So if I come to the SIP server, it's literally, give me 1 second. The login, fuck, don't tell me I don't remember the fucking login. That would be terrible if I don't remember. What the hell? I have to do better. That is just terrible if I don't remember. Give me 1 second here. Sangoma, FreePBX. Give me 1 second. Oh, I think it's admin and nothing, I think. Admin. Give me 1 second. What's the default? Sanuma PBX distro 12 password. Search ChatGPT. What's the default Sanuma free PBX distro password? I don't know line. Root. Give me 1 second. Let's check this is 02. Okay, so this is Irons, right? So Irons is already loaded. So this is how you can clear any fucking password, literally. Okay, it's still taking a bit. So let's go at FreePBX. So it's saying distro 12, FreePBX 12, distro 12, FreePBX 12. That is terrible. Distro 12, FreePBX 12. So root Sanuma default password. So let's do root. Yeah. So I think I bookmarked the thing. So let's come to FreePBX administration. So what's that fucking password? Is what we gotta fucking see. I apologize for swearing. We gotta come to settings. Then we come to password, privacy and security. So I tried to keep the workshop to 1 hour so everybody doesn't get I don't think people want to hear my voice for the most part. So save passwords. So we got Olu and let's see, password at 123. Right. So I think that's the fucking password. It's Olu and password at 123. What the hell? Let's see. Password at 123, capital P.
You can just go through.
And your password at 123. What the fuck?
There's a copy paste there. I mean, will that work?
Which one?
That password. There's a copy paste. Maybe you can just copy and paste.
Oh, wait, I see what you're saying. Right, thank you. Let me see real quick. So copy, Olu lowercase. I'm not even sure. Maybe the Kini password is different from the other one. Olu. Okay, I copied it twice though. Olu. I could have sworn it was Olu. Okay, well, it don't matter. So this is how Irons works, right? So let's knock this Irons off real quick. So you come here, go to password manager. This is loading a whole. You have to download the image and load and write it into this computer using like maybe fucking Power ISO. Make it a bootable disk using Power ISO. That fucking Power ISO right here. So Power ISO. Then when you come here, go to password manager. Go to NT password edit. Then open. And this is administrator. So administrator, change password. Simple. So S at FPG URLD and safeguard. Safeguard. Oh man. Alright.
This time try to write down the password like on a notepad or like somewhere. It's gonna be easy for you.
Yeah, I don't, that's not my style. passwords down. But I see what you're saying. Thanks. I see what you're saying. So that's it. This is passwords. So any computer that's not bit lacquered, it's bit lacquered. You can't use irons, and it works for every iteration of Windows. So you can fucking like fuck around with it, you know. And it's free. So just go to that website I gave you and just go download it.
So what is this tool gonna do? It's gonna like reset whole
Yeah, the password for that computer. That's what I was gonna do. It's gonna reset the password to that computer. I just if you look at my camera, I just put it on my thumb drive. That's all I did. Put it on my fucking thumb drive.
yeah.
So that's it. Alright,
So
so
it won't erase the data in the system, right?
say again?
When it's gonna do its thing, it won't erase the data in the system, right?
No, it won't. It's just clear the password only. It just resets the password only.
Yeah, I gotta give it
Yes.
a try.
Oh yeah, you should. This is a very old tool. I probably need this tool like in 2014. This is a very old tool. So and I have a bunch of tools like this. I have a bunch of tools like this. So now we can fucking log into the DC02. So if you come to what we're trying to do, team viewer, okay, AnyDesk. So now we should be able to log in. So send on torrent control delete to this guy and go. Oh, actually, there's no. Oh yeah, I put a password in it actually. So it should be. Oh, actually, this is a domain. So I think I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Because you got a domain join the DC. I actually forget. I don't remember. But main thing is we're in now, so that's all that matters. So while we're trying to get in, we're trying to see how DC02 will fit into Takacs, Radius, CA, Radius for. Yeah, so we're gonna put a second Takacs on the DC02. That's what we're trying to do. So SIP server, we can log into the SIP server. That's all that matters. If you PBX, we don't care if you can log into it. We don't care. The main thing is we can. So for instance, our phone solutions. Let me show you. If you log into the fucking PBX administration, continue. Zero control panel. Export. 1 second. PBX administration. Let's get started. Enter credentials. Give me 1 second. Let me log out. Just get it. So you're gonna see the extensions that this is where you create. So like like you can hear like voicemail on when you call certain numbers, or you can maybe hear things like maybe you want to hear voicemail, you want to do forward, press to hear something for English, press 1, for something press 2. You know all that good stuff. For English press 1, for something press 2, for SIP trunking. You can do like I think it's called DPF or something, DFP. So like you call one number and then you can forward the number to somebody else, stuff like that. So that's how they arrive at those things is from here. So we don't care if so this is the config I have here. On the other one is NCPA, CPL. Then I have a static address in it, pointing back to the initial domain controller. 3.5, which Mr. Ahmed, you have to know this. 3.5 is the default gateway for VLAN 100, which is the default gateway for the servers. 3.110 is the IP address of the DC02. So we got to put you can whack to it directly. So if you whack to 192.168.3.101, you can access the. So this is the S drive I've shown to you. So if you go to Shadi.inc, go to SGI, there's no new PC, new documentation. Go to documents, one second. BMF docs. I forget. Okay, SGI. Oh, it's not shared. So, point in this conversation is, we're trying to put we already have clear box. So I think you already put on desktop, maybe. Let's see if it's on desktop. Give me 1 second here. So we're trying to install Clearbox, right? Clearbox, run configurator. Yeah, so this is Clearbox. I think Clearbox is the one already installed. Clearbox is pretty much like if you come to, give me 1 second, hide information, yeah, dynamic clients, so various clients, dynamic clients, reload client SQL, server settings. Okay, so start radius manager, bind IP to IP address. So that would be like if you had the SVI, for instance, you put the SVI in here. Extra tools, radio specific agent settings, security settings. So this will be where you tie your the secret. You know, I told you so where you tie the secret, Mr. Ahmed. So let me show you something. Let me show you a real-time configuration for Takax. So we're gonna come to, so see this configuration, right? So this is a Takax configuration in real time that was pointing to a SVI, right? So this Takax server DC01, so SGI DC01 is the IP address, the DC02 is the IP address, then the key in password 7 format is encrypted, it's an hashing algorithm. So this is really long, it's probably 256 bits, which is probably, what's 2 by 8 minus,
I think it's
8 minus,
256.
yeah. So what's 2 raised by 8 minus 4 is what? 256, it is 256 bits. 256 is 2 raised by 8, bro. So 2 raised by 8 minus 2 raised by 2, that's 2 raised by 6. So this is probably 64. No. 2 raised by 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, 2 raised by 6 is 64. I'm assuming that is 64, so it should be 14 of this, 14 4 in fours. So it's 64 hexadecimal bits. Hexadecimal, actually, bits is only for binary integers. So this is how we work in real time. This is what you're gonna put on the fucking multi-layer switch. So that's why I say you gotta put that on the thing. So for encrypted packets, Takax plus setting, then dump Takax plus login settings. Then we gotta do basic settings, stack Takax manager. So we're going to configure all of these, right? But not today, obviously. Realms, user box, that's the first user, which we could see here. I think, where was that user box? Security settings, forget where we saw it. User box, so port numbers for radius, port number for Takax is 47. So I forget where we saw that user box, but yeah, 49. No, is it 49? 47 is port number for GRE, actually, generic routing encapsulation. Then 49 is for Takax. Okay. Yeah, 49 is for Takax. Square root of 7. Square root of 49 is 7. That's what I kept in my head. So that's how you gotta do it. So we're gonna put all this shared secret in. We're gonna put all the everything. So we're gonna put everything in. That's the point. Yeah, this is why I saw user box. So that's it. So the point is, if somebody comes to the network and notices anything, you can tell, oh, this is who came to the network. You can integrate it with your Active Directory. In FortiGate, it's called AT integration. So we can integrate your Active Directory to tell Active Directory users that, like, oh, you want all the Active Directory users to be able to log into your switches, and that's where VLAN 250 comes in, you know. So from there, tell Active Directory users that this is how you want to log into your switches. That's when VLAN 250 comes in. Tell So authentication, authorization, and accounting. The levels you want them, what you want them to do, and to be able to show what they did. So if someone came to shut down your switch, you can tell who shut down your switch, stuff like that, you know. So that's the radius. So we're going to be doing radius actually using this guy right here, Clearbox. So then we have free radio. Okay, I think we already went through Clearbox, which is the CAC solution. We already went through free radius as well. So I want to show you the replication on the DC02. So if you come to Server Manager, you come to Active Directory, Domain and Trust. Then you come to SGI local. See Domain and Trust. No, it's not Domain and Trust. Active Directory, Sites and Services. Sites and Services. You're going to see the replication. This is the replication right here. So this is SGI02. SGI, this is 01, this is 02. So both of them are sort of like there's some replication going on between both of them. Then the other thing is that we're going to be building. So we're going to be building all of this from scratch. You guys, very simple setup by the grace of the Holy Spirit. Then the SIP server, I usually the SIP server. I was trying to log into it, but I couldn't log into it for some reason. So if you open this guy right here, if you come back here and come to free PBX administration, I don't know why it's not open. Let me power cycle the Kali free PBX. So let's power cycle this one real quick. Power, restart guest. So from here we're going to be doing WAMP. So use WAMP as like a web server. So WAMP uses Apache web server. It uses Apache uses MySQL, right? Exactly, MySQL. That's port number, I think 3306. I think and this is Microsoft SQL. 1433. It uses Tomcat. So we'll put WAMP on that one. Then we're gonna do certificate authority. I think we already talked about that. Router and remote access, MPS, radius for firewall, radius server for firewall, radius server for firewall. Radius server. Oh yeah. So MPS, network quality server, router and remote access. That's what you used to do, like your VPN and all that good stuff. Then you're gonna do so like for like PPTP, LTTP, MS-CHAP, all that good stuff. So we're gonna do SolarWinds TFTP. You know what TFTP is, right? For pushing flash images into your images, iOS images into your flash. I got fucking yeah. So I got fucking I use SolarWinds TFTP. So I use SolarWinds TFTP here, and SolarWinds got a this thing as well. It's got that's why it's for TFTP SolarWinds. Then I use oh, it's not installed already. That's weird. So I use SolarWinds, and I use 3CDMM for FTP. So on the Catalyst, the size of the image is about 80 MB. You cannot use TFTP to push anything that is more than 80 MB, so you need the FTP server. So I use 3CDMM. 3CDMM comes with syslog. Most people don't use syslog because I think it's in clear text. It's not secure. So you gotta fucking use some type, maybe SLMP version 3. Yeah, SLMP version 3. I mean for like logs and stuff, something like that. So if you come to SolarWinds TFTP server, what the hell? I thought I was installed already. Let me just TFTP. Yeah, this is it. It's already installed. So this is why I use a small low footprint shell program. Come to configure security. If you want to send, use transmit only. If you want to receive, use receive only. And use the command copy TFTP to flash on the Cisco device. That's what you use to upgrade your Cisco devices, like this Catalyst device right here. Then we put deep freeze. Deep freeze. I already explained how deep freeze works. We use SQL Server Oracle 11G for anybody that wants to do Oracle. For customers that want to do database management, DBMS, Transact SQL, Oracle. We do for our DBMS. Then we do OVFR, Open Virtualization Format, for 40 AMS and 40 Analyzer. If you want some type event handlers or some type advanced SOC solution for analyzing your logs, for 40 AMS, endpoint management system with ZTNA, it comes with your, it's like 40 AMS is like, it's sort of like, think of like a robust HIDS solution, HIPS solution, endpoint management system. It will replace a good antivirus solution, you know, it's about $250 a year, but we use the free one. Then we put Kali Linux on it. So, man, I'm tired of talking. So this is the IP address is speaking, 31.1. That's the IP address you're going to use for your, if you're trying to push anything like from your flash. So the TFTP for the root, see TFTP root, that's where you're going to put the little, come here, TFTP. So if you want to put any image, this way you put it. Once you put it, you should use the command copy TFTP to flash. It just push it to the flash of that switch, as long as you can ping the switch. This is the IP address it sees. Whatever IP address is here is the IP address it sees. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then we can configure these switches and all that good the phones and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys go nuts. That's the will of God for you. Bring all your questions. Make sure your questions are very thick. Make sure they're very complex questions, please. Make sure it's worth my time. So yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can text me any day. I work 24 hours. You can text me any day aside Sundays, because I have to hang out with family and I have to hang out with Jesus, you know. So text me. And please let's go nuts, man. So if you have any questions with your HCL or your onboarding, Mr. Kumar, just let Sam know he's gonna onboard you and you're gonna be straight. So please, thank you very much. We have other people supposed to join today, but for some reason they're tired or something, you know. I'm tired. I've been running my mouth in the morning.